Chairman Baltice, members of the Montgomery Community College Board of Trustees, members of the Foundation Board of Directors, faculty and staff, family and friends, and most of all, students. Welcome to Montgomery Community College's 2020 commencement exercises. This may not have been the way that we wanted to gather and celebrate your achievement, but regardless of the crisis brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic, you have graduated with your associate's degree, your diploma, or your certificate, and that is an accomplishment that can never be taken away. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce members of our college whom you may not have met, but who help us daily. On the screen, you will see a list of Montgomery Community College's Board of Trustees. The Board of Trustees is the local governing body of the college, and they have authority and are trusted with overseeing college policies, finances, facilities, and instructional programs. They meet monthly and attend functions celebrating both our students and our faculty and staff. They volunteer their time and energy to support and guide this institution. Trustees, we thank you for your commitment and your support of this institution, especially during this pandemic. On the screen, you will see a list of Montgomery Community College's Foundation Board of Directors. This board is made up of community members, members of our Board of Trustees, and members of the college's faculty and staff. These individuals give tirelessly of their time raising funds to help students accomplish their educational goals. Without their efforts, many students would not be able to graduate today. Last year, the Foundation Board, along with faculty, staff, and members of our community, raised over $250,000 to support students pursuing their education. That shows a tremendous level of support from our community. These funds are used to help students through scholarships, loans, and other educational needs. Without these funds, many of our students wouldn't be here today. So ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your commitment and for your support of our students. Lastly, it is my pleasure to recognize the faculty, staff, and administration of Montgomery Community College. They are responsible for providing a quality education and have helped our graduates complete their program of study and obtain their credential. Together, these groups are able to ensure that we can operate this institution, and they support your educational needs. As you have time in your lives, I hope that you will take a moment and thank someone who has helped you pursue your education at Montgomery Community College. Graduates, as you watch this virtual graduation ceremony, you may be thinking of some of the milestones that led you to this point in your lives. The most important of these is the day when you decided to make the commitment to come to Montgomery Community College and pursue your degree, your diploma, or your certificate. Perhaps you were just graduating from high school and looking toward the next step in your education. Perhaps you were looking for a new career opportunity, or perhaps you were just unsure of your future and you came to MCC looking for guidance and education. Whatever the reason, you made the decision to further your education, and that decision will shape the future of your life. As you make the transition away from the role of student, I remind you of 3 things that got you to this point in your life, and I encourage you to remember them as you move forward. They are to be clear in your goals, be persistent in your efforts, and never be afraid to embrace change. Being ever aware of these 3 things has proven to be important in my life, because if you know what you want, you're willing to commit and work for it, and you're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone, you can and you will be successful. The first of these items is to have a clear goal. Each of you set a goal for yourselves when you first chose to pursue a credential from Montgomery Community College. You committed time, effort, and money to this goal, and you made numerous sacrifices as you took classes, worked on projects, and made your way toward your graduation day. Secondly, I remind you of the persistence it has taken to get to this point in your lives. Along the way, you have faced challenges, many of which would have made it easy to give up and just quit your education. You didn't do that. You kept going, you kept working, and today you are successful. And finally, I hope that you will remember that it is important to embrace change. Coming to college is not an easy task. At the very heart of education is that we challenge you, and you have to learn new things, think in different ways, and you have to leave your comfort zone. By attending MCC and completing your degree, your diploma, or your certificate, you have already embraced change. You've learned to work with it. So keep on doing that in your lives. Never be afraid to try something new. As I close my comments today, there are a few things that I would like for you to remember. First of all, that is to remember to take care of your whole self. There are going to be a lot of challenges in life and a lot of days where it feels like you can give up. So remember to be wary of your physical, your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual well-being so that you can maintain a healthy balance in life, and that will keep you going in those hard times. Also, remember your family and friends. They have been instrumental in your success, as they will be in your life. Caring for yourself and those around you will be its own reward, and they will make life so much more enjoyable. So graduates, we at Montgomery Community College consider it a privilege to have helped you direct your educational path, and we are proud of what you have accomplished. Our relationship doesn't end today. We want you to continue to be successful after graduation, and we hope that you will call upon us with questions and to share your successes as you move through life. We look forward to seeing you and hearing of all the great things that you will do. Thank you. We will now have special recognitions of student achievement. We congratulate those students who have distinguished themselves by receiving the state, local, and/or national honors. At this time, I will turn the podium over to our presenters so they may recognize these students' achievements.
Congratulations, graduates. It is my honor to represent the Arts and Sciences Department. My name is Natalie Winfrey, and I am the Dean of Arts and Sciences. Every year, the Arts and Sciences Department presents a deserving graduate with a Renaissance Award. The Renaissance recipient is chosen because he or she has completed at least 30 credit hours at MCC, has maintained at least a 3.25 GPA, demonstrates a broad-based desire for learning, displays intellectual growth and integrated learning across the curriculum, and exhibits the potential to further his or her education beyond the associate's degree. There are many deserving students who qualify for this award, but this year's recipient is a standout. He is graduating with his Associate in Arts and successfully maintained a 3.915 GPA in doing so. He is an incredibly kind, reliable, and ambitious young man, and was often the first to volunteer or participate in activities around campus. This student has been committed to MCC and was actively engaged in multiple clubs and organizations. He is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, served as president of Phi Beta Lambda, worked as a work-study student in the president's office, served as an MCC ambassador, and was actively involved in the Student Government Association. He got along well with his peers and served very well in each of his leadership roles. He is a relatively quiet student, but was well thought of by the faculty. He has been a great student to have in class, contributing immensely to his courses. He was often seen organizing and leading class projects, offering great ideas, and was in general helpful to his peers. He is kind to those around him and demonstrated professionalism in and out of the classroom. Not only was he completing classes at MCC and actively participating in clubs and organizations, but he took additional online classes offered at other community colleges in order to meet the requirements of his transfer program. He stayed active in the advising process, coming to his advising appointments prepared, knowing which classes he needed in order to make a smooth transfer. He is a positive individual with a strong work ethic. There is no doubt that he will continue to excel in the future. The Arts and Sciences Department are excited for this student and will miss him greatly. Please join me in congratulating Luis Munoz as the 2020 Renaissance Award recipient.
On behalf of the advisors of Montgomery Community College's Beta Xi Omicron chapter of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, it is my honor to present the very first Leadership Award. My name is Sam Britt, and I am the Department Chair for English, Arts and Humanities, and a PTK advisor. Phi Theta Kappa, PTK, is the honor society of two-year colleges that recognizes academic excellence. MCC's chapter, Beta Xi Omicron, proudly provides leadership development opportunities for its members through the PTK Club. The recipient of this award is chosen by MCC's PTK advisors and is awarded to a graduating member of PTK who exemplified outstanding leadership qualities and a commitment to the values of Phi Theta Kappa. Although we cannot be together this year for the presentation of this award, the honor and recognition are just as strong for this outstanding PTK member. This member has shown outstanding leadership skills and has inspired others to do so as well. She actually spoke about leadership at last year's PTK induction ceremony. She mentioned in her speech that in the 2nd grade, her teacher asked the class what it meant to be a leader. Her fellow 2nd grade classmates replied with, "A leader is someone who is smart, kind, trustworthy." But her reply was a little different. She said that a good leader was someone who you could look up to, and a good leader should be, and I quote, "an assassin." She continued to say that at that age, she just thought assassins were really cool. Well, we don't look at you as an assassin, but we do think you are really cool and smart and kind and trustworthy. This recipient served as PTK Vice President and made a significant contribution to PTK Club meetings and events like Spectacular and others, and all of the preparations that were involved. She was often the first one to volunteer, present creative ideas, organize projects, and was a role model and a leader for her fellow members. She will continue her education this fall at UNC Chapel Hill on a full scholarship. The recipient of the 2020 Leadership Award is Maddie Beeson. Maddie, as your MCC English instructor, and on behalf of all of your PTK advisors, we are so very proud of you and very excited for everything that we know you will continue to do and accomplish. We will miss you tremendously. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Latham and I'm the coordinator for Student Life and Recruitment here at MCC. Today I have the honor of presenting leadership awards to graduates who have done an outstanding job as student leaders here at MCC. The first award goes to 5 students who have participated in many public relations activities for the college. They have aided MCC by serving as liaisons between the college, our students, and the community. These students exemplify professionalism, leadership, dignity, and dependability. The 2019-2020 Student Ambassador Awards go to Whitney Ferguson, Allie Morgan, Luis Munoz, and Jacqueline Vargas Hernandez. Graduate Jasmine Flores is also being recognized today for her service as a student ambassador during the 2018-2019 academic year. Next, I have the honor of presenting an award to a graduate who has held an important student leadership role here at the college. She has spent countless hours in meetings with the Board of Trustees, the Student Government Association, and other various committees. In appreciation for her time and dedication, it is my honor to present this year's Student Government Presidential Service Award to Cole McQuinn.
My name is Dylan Hurley and I'm the Department Chair of the Forestry Program, and I'll be presenting the Excellence in Forestry Award today. The Excellence in Forestry Award is given to a student each year who really goes above and beyond the expectations that we set in the program, and really just shines above their peers in several different regards, from an academic standpoint, a discipline standpoint, the way they interact with their classmates and their teachers, but also, and just as equally important, the willingness that they show to intertwine themselves into the forest products industry. The student recipient of this award this year, from an early stage in their tenure in the program, showed a high level of academic discipline, but on all other regards, socially and just involvement in extracurricular activities, this student really grew during their tenure in the program. This student graduated with a 4.0 GPA in the forestry program, and also showed a willingness to involve themselves in forestry club events and also professional events that students were invited to attend. So without further ado, this year's Excellence in Forestry Award recipient is Dylan Spivey.
basic law enforcement training students at Montgomery Community College complete 36 subjects of instruction that cover over 680 hours. The instruction covered subjects and topics such as law procedures, patrol duties, communication skills, criminal investigation skills, practical skills, and sheriff-specific duties. Students are administered written tests in each of the 36 subjects in BLET. They must make a minimum passing score of 70%. The state basic law enforcement training exam is divided into 6 units covering all 36 subjects. Each student must make a minimum score of 70% in each unit and a 70% overall in the state exam to be certified as a law enforcement officer in North Carolina. The top academic award goes to the student with the highest academic average of test scores covering all 36 units of instruction combined with their state exam test score. With an overall average of 92.7, the award goes to Joshua Hilliard. Basic law enforcement students at Montgomery Community College completed over 50 hours of firearms training this year. 10 hours were spent in the classroom in lecture, and over 40 hours were spent on the range. Students will shoot well over 1,000 rounds of ammunition in both practice, shooting drills, and qualification in both day and night conditions. To meet the minimum requirements to pass firearms training, students must qualify with a score of at least 70% in both day and night conditions on the BLET course of fire, as well as 70% on the combat course of fire in both day and night conditions. The top firearm award goes to the student with the highest qualification score in both day and night conditions and in combat conditions combined. With an overall score of 95.7, the award goes to Joshua Hilliard. BLET students at Montgomery Community College completed 80 hours of physical fitness training. The 80 hours of instruction included 8 hours of classroom instruction on workout protocol, nutrition, and injury prevention. 3 fitness assessments are conducted, one at the very beginning, one at the midpoint, and one at the very end of training. 56 one-hour physical fitness training sessions were conducted. And at the end, the police officer's physical abilities test is given. The police officer's physical abilities test, or the acronym POPAT, is an abilities test that incorporates multiple obstacles, such as a 4-foot fence, a 175-pound dummy drag, a 100-pound roll dummy, multiple sets of push-ups and running divided into 2 scenarios, chase and apprehension, and rescue. Chase and apprehension must be completed in 6 minutes or less, and the rescue scenario must be completed in 3 minutes or less. Students must successfully complete the POPAT course in the required time limit to be eligible to take the Basic Law Enforcement Training State Exam. The top physical fitness award goes to the student with the highest overall fitness assessment score combined with the fastest POPAT time. With both the highest fitness assessment score and the fastest POPAT time, the award goes to Grayson Spivey.
Each year, the North Carolina Community College System awards one student from each of the 58 community colleges an Academic Excellence Award. Each college submits a candidate to meet the state requirements. They must at least be currently enrolled, must have completed at least 12 semester hours in an associate degree program, and must have at least a cumulative grade point average of 3.25. This year's Academic Excellence Award winner is a student in the Associate in Applied Science Information Technology program, Andrew Jonathan Van Ness. Each candidate must submit a short essay or success story as part of their application for the award. I'd like to read from Andrew's story. My college experience began when I took a couple of classes at Montgomery Community College through the Career and College Promise program. I graduated from West Montgomery High School in 2018 and chose to continue at MCC because of the Montgomery Scholars Program. I've always been interested in computers, especially coding and software application, but wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Having a scholarship that would pay for my first 2 years of college here at MCC gave me the freedom to explore my options. I got a free education, and coming to MCC helped me decide what I wanted to do without worrying about how much I had to pay before I figured it out. My community college experience has been great. My instructors are supportive. They have motivated me to do well. The individual attention I received gives me the drive to do better. They're the ones who encouraged me to take Microsoft Office Specialties, or MOS certifications. I currently have 9 MOS certifications and 3 Microsoft Technology Associate certifications. After graduation from MCC, I want to get my bachelor's degree in IT. So please join me in congratulating Andrew Jonathan Van Ness, the MCC 2020 Academic Excellence Award winner. Will the candidates please stand? President Bledsoe, I present the candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Art, Associate in Science degrees, diplomas, and certificates. These candidates have met the requirements of the North Carolina State Board of Community Colleges for awarding the associate degree, diploma, or certificate. Will the candidates please come forward?
Brittany Brower, High School Equivalency. Mandy Moore, High School Equivalency. Katie Adams, Associate in Science. Tyra Adams, Dental Assisting. Yolanda Alfaro, Medical Assisting. Samantha Allen, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Kenaniah Allgood, Associate in Science. Abelardo Alvarez, Business Administration. Griselda Alvarez Cruz, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Asante Armstrong, Associate in Arts. Gavin Alton, Forest Management Technology. Leticia Barrera Morales, Associate in Science. Stephen Barton, Associate in Science. Maddie Beeson, Associate in Arts. Paige Black, Medical Office Administration. Jessica Blake, Medical Office Administration. Austin Blue, Associate in Arts. Tashante Bostic, Practical Nursing. Bobby Bradley, Associate in Science. Brianna Bray, Medical Assisting. Vanessa Brito Hernandez, Dental Assisting. Christy Brown, Basic Law Enforcement Training. James Brown, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Allison Burr, Associate in Science. Cameron Cagle, Forest Management Technology. Nathan Cagle, Forest Management Technology. Lacey Calicut, Dental Assisting. Madison Calicut, Associate in Science. Ashley Campbell, Practical Nursing. Rhonda Carver, Office Administration. Felicia Chambers, Associate in General Education. Kiana Chambers, Phlebotomy. Angela Kay, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Lucas Christian, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Brandon Clegg, Information Technology. James Corns, Gunsmithing. Abigail Cristobal Salgado, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Kimberly Dalton, Medical Assisting. Kirsten Davenport, Associate in Science. Madison Davis, Associate in Arts. Tabitha Davis, Practical Nursing. Eli Dawkins, Associate in Science. Alex Deakins, Gunsmithing. Hunter Deal, Forest Management Technology. Chiara De Cardenas, Medical Assisting. Olivia Deek, Practical Nursing. Mia Delgado, Practical Nursing. Lee Dom, Associate in Science. Tawana Drake, Practical Nursing. Alyssa Dunn, Associate in Science. Scott Irvin, Forest Management Technology. Jose Estrada, Associate in General Education. Christopher Ferguson, Hunting and Shooting Sports Management. Whitney Ferguson, Medical Assisting. Richard Ferrante, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Linda Freeman, Medical Office Administration. Eduardo Garcia Lopez, Associate in Science. Katie Garner, Dental Assisting. Jace George, Associate in Science. Tiffany Glenn, Early Childhood Education. David Godfrey, Practical Nursing. Brenda Gomez, Business Administration. Emmanuel Gonzalez Antonio, Associate in Science. Andrew Green, Forest Management Technology. Tammy Green, Early Childhood Education. Scott Griffiths, Forest Management Technology. Jacob Gurley, Gunsmithing. Carrie Hall, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Virginia Hamilton, Dental Assisting. Keely Haynes, Associate in General Education. Blair Helms, Dental Assisting. Eddie Hermosa, Associate in Science. Jaheen Hill, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Garrett Holliday, Gunsmithing. Kaylee Holland, Dental Assisting. Jennifer Horn, Associate in General Education. Katrina Hurley, Forest Management Technology. Henry Ingram, Forest Management Technology. Evelyn Jaimez, Associate in Science and Nurse Aide. Angela Jaimez Exaga, Associate in Science. Justin James, Gunsmithing. Selena Jimenez, Early Childhood Education and Human Services Technology. Talia Jimenez Merida, Phlebotomy. Casey Johnson, Associate in Arts. Christy Jones, Medical Assisting. Samantha Kanika, Medical Assisting. Taylor Lambert, Dental Assisting. Carrie Ann Lassiter, Associate in Arts. Matthew Lemons, Industrial Systems Technology. Cheyenne Little, Medical Assisting. Lacey Little, Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology. Shaquille Little, Office Administration. Elizabeth Laughlin, Associate in Science and Nurse Aide. Haley Logan, Dental Assisting. Allison Louder, Medical Assisting. Emily Mabe, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Caroline Manus, CCP College Transfer Pathway and Associate in Arts and Medical Assisting. Elijah Martin, Associate in Arts. Daphne Martinez, Phlebotomy. Nayeli Martinez, Phlebotomy. LaShonda Medley, Office Administration. Leonardo Mendita, Criminal Justice Technology. Erin Marita Meza, Associate in Science. Miriam Meza Alfaro, Phlebotomy. Marshall Michael, Gunsmithing. Jasmine Lolena Flores, Information Technology. Allie Morgan, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Ashlyn Moreland, Practical Nursing. Russell Morris, Gunsmithing. Jesse Molnix, Criminal Justice Technology. Luis Munoz, Associate in Arts. Stephanie Munoz, CCP College Transfer Pathway and Associate in Arts. Deandra Napoleon, Practical Nursing. Alexi Nguyen, Associate in Science. Daniel Paz, Dental Assisting. Christian Pina Munoz, Associate in Arts. Ladarius Perry, Associate in Arts. Courtney Privet, Associate in Arts. Rosalind Ratliff Wall, Associate in Arts. Hannah Rice, Criminal Justice Technology. Dan Robinson, Gunsmithing. Jordan Rodriguez Chiquito, Business Administration. Carmen Rowland, Dental Assisting. Patricia Saavedra, Associate in Arts. Erica Santander Hernandez, Medical Office Administration. Rosalinda Santander Hernandez, Criminal Justice Technology. Kobe Sedbury, Associate in Arts. Melissa Shaver, Human Services Technology. Shallon Shaw, Human Services Technology. Raul Sierra James, Associate in Science. Latoya Snuggs, Criminal Justice Technology. Ashley Spivey, Medical Assisting. Dylan Spivey, Forest Management Technology. Grayson Spivey, Basic Law Enforcement Training. Hunter Steele, Associate in Science. Ashley Stevens, Business Administration. Megan Strong, Associate in Arts. Taylor Teague, Practical Nursing. Elizabeth Tedder, Associate in Arts and Nurse Aide. Lindsay Tedder, Associate in Science and Nurse Aide. Astacia Thompson, Early Childhood Education. Brian Tinoco Reyes, Associate in Science. Jakaya Tyson, Associate in Arts. Andrew Van Ness, Information Technology. Lisa Vang, Early Childhood Education. Karina Vargas Gonzalez, Associate in Arts. Jacqueline Vargas Hernandez, Associate in Science and Medical Assisting. Carla Vargas Morales, Associate in Science and Nurse Aide. Caroline Vaughn, Nurse Aide. Eduardo Vasquez Marquez, Industrial Systems Technology. Jeffrey Villalobos, Electrical Systems Technology. Crystal Walker, Medical Assisting. Allison Weaver, Associate in Science. Associate in Science. Deshauna Williams, Associate in Arts. Morgan Williams, Practical Nursing. Whitney Wright, Medical Assisting. Leseth Zapole, Business Administration and Phlebotomy.
Graduates, by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Montgomery Community College and by the state of North Carolina, I do hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree, diploma, or certificate with all of the rights, privileges, responsibilities thereto. Ladies and gentlemen, watching this presentation today, I present the 2020 graduating class of Montgomery Community College. On behalf of everyone at this institution, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.